It's me again. Hell, I don't even know what time it is right now, but it's the middle of the day. And I'm having a really bad anxiety day. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you the kind of things that go on in a person's mind, at least mine, when they're feeling anxious. Like right now, not a lot's going on. I'm irritated because the cat that adopted me has chewed up my phone cord. And I'm really pissed off about that. But it sets the mind in motion and swirling. And I've had other things going on. I'm, being denied disability. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do now? There went all my plans. Yeah, I know, don't count your chickens before they're hatched or whatever. But IRS is taking forever with our tax return. Disability denied. Gave me a medical denial, which I'm going to appeal, but I'm trying to figure out where do I go from here? What do I do? My middle daughter is going through a rough time. I can't help her. I don't know how to help her. I don't know what she needs from me. And my youngest child is 17, and so my kids are all mostly grown, and I'm like, how do you mom an adult? What do they need from me? Do they need me? Will they need me? I mean, I'm pretty proud I raised smart, responsible, compassionate adults, and and I believe in them, and I know that they can take on anything. But as a mom, I'm like, what do they need from me? I don't know. How can I help them? And I'm broke and struggling with all these other things, and with my anxiety, and how do I write when I sit down at the computer and all these thoughts are going through my head, and it's like I can't even focus to put one word together, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna move forward? And I don't have any answers, and these thoughts just keep racing around and round and round in my mind, and it's like, how can I help them? And then I feel like I'm useless, and because I have no way to help them other than just let them know I'm here and be supportive, and I can do that. That's the easy part, but I'm afraid of saying the wrong thing, and then my mind is like, well, what if I say the wrong thing, and what if I don't say the right thing? What if I try and it's still wrong? And I just don't know what to do. And sorry, anxiety makes me a little nauseous. And I feel, my heart is racing, and I'm shaking, and it almost feels like you're gonna have a heart attack, and I need answers, and I hate having all these questions without answers, and I don't know how to help my kids, and I don't know what to do for them, and if they want me to do anything, and I'm afraid to ask, because then I'm afraid I'll upset them and cause a problem, or I'll bring up something that's going to bother them. And like earlier, I called my youngest daughter, and I'm like, how you holding up since your sister left? And she's like, I wish people would quit asking me that. And I'm like, sorry, I'm trying to be a mom. I'm just having a mom moment and checking on you because I care, and I want to make sure you're okay. And it's difficult, and all these other thoughts come in. When am I going to get my car out of the shop? And now that they're charging me, storage fees, and that's going to make that go up higher. And, how am I going to become a success when everything makes me panic, and nothing makes me panic? And, what am I going to do? I can't just live my life depending on other people all the time. It's not who I am, and it drives me nuts. And I feel lost, and it's so hard to explain what this feels like. And I don't have a way. I don't have the words. They won't come to me. And you know, I don't normally bite my nails. I need to quit that. I don't need to start that habit. But you know, and I'm a wreck. You know, got the dark circles. My hair is just kind of thrown up, and I don't know. I could really give two shits less right now about how I look. Because I have all this stuff on my mind, and I'm trying to figure out what my next step is. What can I do? What do I need to do? How am I going to do anything? And I don't know. And I just thought I'd share the incessant ramble that's going through my head and try to show what it's like. You know, am I going to succeed? Am I going to be good enough? Is there anything ever going to go right? You know, and that's all a part of anxiety. It just brings out every fear of everything. And you know, I want to be somebody my kids are proud of. I want to be somebody I'm proud of, and I am mostly proud of myself. I've overcome a lot. You know, I have a master's degree, and that was a struggle with everything going on, and just being diagnosed and trying medications and going catatonic and having muscle spasms and having a nervous breakdown. And I'm very proud of that achievement, and I'm very proud of my children and the wonderful people they've turned into. But I also worry, and you know, I don't know if they even want me to try to help, or if they want me to mom or not mom, or you know, because they're always going to be my babies, and I don't care how old they are, that they have their own babies. They're my babies. And you know, the oldest is 25, and she hates when I call her baby, but you know, she's still my baby. And I know I'm rambling, and that's the thing, is just when you're anxious, the thoughts can't be lined up properly. They just go everywhere, and I just don't know.